Zimbabwe. The name itself conjures images of vast savannas, thundering waterfalls, and a vibrant culture steeped in tradition. The rhythm of the traditional dances, the colorful markets brimming with cultural artifacts, all paint a picture of a land rich in heritage and history. I'd always been drawn to places off the beaten path, places that whispered tales of adventure and resilience. Zimbabwe, with its untamed landscapes and storied past, called out to the explorer in me. Zimbabwe, with its tumultuous past and uncertain future, seemed like the perfect destination to satisfy my wanderlust. The echoes of its history, from the ancient ruins of Great Zimbabwe to the colonial struggles, added layers of intrigue to my journey. I envisioned myself exploring ancient ruins, walking through the remnants of a once great civilization, feeling the weight of history beneath my feet. Connecting with locals in bustling markets, I imagined the stories they would share, the wisdom passed down through generations, and the vibrant energy that pulses through the heart of Zimbabwe. And witnessing firsthand the raw beauty of the African wilderness, where wildlife roams free and nature's grandeur is on full display, was a dream I longed to realize. My excitement was palpable as I boarded the plane, armed with my backpack, ready to embark on an adventure that promised to be both exhilarating and enlightening. A well-worn copy of Lonely Planet in hand, I felt prepared for the journey ahead, eager to uncover the secrets and stories that Zimbabwe held, and a thirst for adventure that could only be quenched by stepping into the unknown, by embracing the unpredictability of travel. I was eager to immerse myself in a culture so different from my own, to step outside my comfort zone and embrace the unknown. The prospect of cultural exchange, of learning from the people of Zimbabwe, filled me with anticipation. Little did I know that Zimbabwe would test me in ways I could never have imagined, pushing me to confront my own preconceived notions and forcing me to confront the harsh realities faced by so many, the challenges faced by the locals. Their resilience in the face of adversity would leave a lasting impact on me. This journey, I soon realized, would be about more than just checking off destinations on a map. It would be about understanding the soul of a nation, about connecting with its people and their stories. It would be a journey of self-discovery, where every step taken would reveal something new about myself and the world around me. A crash course in resilience, where the challenges faced would teach me the true meaning of perseverance and strength, and a stark reminder that the most rewarding adventures often lie beyond the realm of glossy travel brochures. It is in the uncharted territories, the places less traveled, that we find the most profound experiences and the deepest connections. As the sun set over the Zimbabwean landscape, I knew that this journey would be one that would stay with me forever, a testament to the land of promise and challenge that is Zimbabwe. There's a certain thrill in venturing into the unfamiliar, a sense of excitement that comes with stepping into the unknown. It's in stepping off the well-trodden tourist trail and immersing yourself in a place that exists outside the confines of your comfort zone, where every corner turned reveals something new and unexpected. Zimbabwe, with its reputation as a country grappling with economic and political turmoil, held a certain allure for me. It was a destination that promised not just adventure, but a deeper understanding of a world vastly different from my own. It was a place where the unexpected was the norm, where every interaction had the potential to shatter preconceived notions and challenge deeply held beliefs. The people, the culture, the very essence of Zimbabwe seemed to beckon me with a promise of authenticity. The guidebooks warned of crumbling infrastructure, political instability and economic hardship. They painted a picture of a country struggling to find its footing, yet there was something about these very challenges that intrigued me. Beneath these cautionary tales, I sensed a raw beauty, an indomitable spirit that refused to be extinguished. The landscapes, the people, the culture all seemed to possess a resilience that was both humbling and inspiring. I craved authenticity, the kind that can only be found in places untouched by the homogenizing forces of globalization. I wanted to experience life as it truly was, unfiltered and unadulterated. I yearned to connect with the people, to hear their stories, to understand their struggles, and to witness their resilience firsthand. Each story, each interaction was a window into a world that was both foreign and familiar. This trip was about more than just sightseeing. It was about immersing myself in a culture, about learning and growing from the experiences that lay ahead. It was about pushing my own boundaries, stepping out of my comfort zone and embracing the challenges that came with it. It was about confronting my own privilege, recognizing the disparities that exist in our world and understanding my place within it. It was about gaining a deeper understanding of the complexities of our world, about seeing beyond the headlines and the stereotypes. I was ready to embrace the unknown, to face the challenges head-on, and to emerge from the experience transformed. This journey was not just about discovering a new place, but about discovering a new part of myself. The initial euphoria of arriving in a new and exotic land quickly gave way to the sobering realities of traveling in a country grappling with deep-seated challenges. The infrastructure, once the envy of the region, was now crumbling. Roads were potholed and treacherous, often reducing our progress to a crawl. Power outages were frequent, plunging entire towns into darkness and disrupting daily life. Communication was a constant hurdle. Internet access was sporadic at best, making it difficult to stay connected with the loved ones back home or to navigate our surroundings. The local currency, ravaged by hyperinflation, was practically worthless, forcing us to rely on US dollars for even the smallest transactions. The economic hardship was palpable, evident in the weary faces of street vendors and the desperation in the eyes of those begging for change. The guidebooks had warned of petty crime, and we were constantly on edge, wary of pickpockets and scams. The threat of violence, though not overtly present, lingered in the air like a bad omen, casting a shadow over our interactions and making it difficult to relax and truly embrace the experience. The weight of these challenges, the constant struggle to navigate basic necessities like water and food, began to take its toll. The initial excitement that had fueled my journey morphed into a dull ache of disillusionment. I found myself questioning my decision to travel to Zimbabwe, a place I had once romanticized in my mind. I wondered if my desire for adventure had blinded me to the harsh realities on the ground. The poverty was inescapable, a stark contrast to the vibrant culture and beautiful landscapes I had envisioned. Children with distended bellies begged for scraps of food, their eyes reflecting a depth of suffering no child should ever have to endure. The weight of their plight, the sheer hopelessness of their situation, was a constant reminder of the vast inequality that plagued this nation. It was a reality that was hard to ignore and even harder to accept. The sheer hopelessness of their situation, the lack of opportunities, and the daily struggle for survival was almost too much to bear. I felt a profound sense of guilt, a gnawing awareness of my own privilege as a Westerner who could choose to leave this reality behind whenever I pleased. I felt a profound sense of guilt, knowing that I could return to my comfortable life, while the people I met here had no such escape. The comforts I had always taken for granted, clean water, reliable electricity, a sense of personal safety, were luxuries many here could only dream of. The world felt deeply unfair, and I grappled with my own helplessness in the face of such immense suffering. I realized that my presence here, as an outsider, did little to alleviate the struggles of those around me. The disparity between my life and theirs was glaring, and it made me question the impact of my travels. Was I here to help, or was I merely a spectator to their suffering? The sense of personal safety I had always known was a distant dream for many here. The world felt deeply unfair, and I grappled with my own helplessness in the face of such immense suffering. I saw aid workers tirelessly trying to make a difference, but their efforts seemed like a drop in the ocean. The humanitarian crisis was overwhelming, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of despair. Yet amidst the hopelessness, there was a glimmer of resilience in the people I met. Their strength and determination to survive against all odds left a lasting impression on me. It was a humbling experience, one that made me reflect on my own life and the privileges I often took for granted. The weight of disillusionment was heavy, but it also brought a newfound awareness and a deeper understanding of the world around me.